Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be recording this one in Taipei, Taiwan. So we're in a little bit different of a recording environment here, but today we're going to be unboxing the DJI Mic Mini, which I might be using for some IRL streams and things. So yeah, let's get straight to it. So as you can see, the product we got is the DJI Mic Mini. I got the package with the the two transmitters, one receiver, and the charging case here. I got this right before I left on my trip here, so this will be good for recording on the go if I ever have to record something while I'm on a trip like I am now, and for IRL streams that might happen in the future. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright, so here we are checking out the Mic Mini here. I got a little bit of a makeshift setup here, so we're actually on the ground. But I ended up going with the Mic Mini as opposed to the Mic 2, as that was about twice as much. This was about $180 after tax, and the Mic 2 is probably a little more high-end, a little more professional, coming in at like $350. So that was a little bit out my price range, I'm going to be honest. But supposedly this one is would make more sense for an entry level here. So we've got some plastic wrap around the old thing. I don't really have scissors or a knife, so we have sharp tweezers that we'll try and open this with. All right, here we go. Get that plastic wrapping off, and then let's see if we can open this guy up. Oh yeah, here we go, man. Okay, got some instructions in here. Very nice. I'll look at those in a little bit, and I think everything's going to be in here. So we should have a bunch of attachments for these as well, including, little windscreens and stuff. I don't really know too much about this mic scene, but here we are. So I'm assuming this is our carrying pouch. Looks pretty nice, and let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Okay. Looks like these are our little puffy things. These are our windscreens, I'm assuming. So if you're in like a windy environment, supposedly this cuts everything down. Look at that. Very, very soft. And then I think it's got like a little clip attachment that goes over the mic port on the actual device. Very nice. Let's go ahead and seal that back up for now. Got another attachment. I think this is charging cable and headphone jack. If you want to use this for like a professional camera, you can put the mic up to that. And then here is the actual charging case with probably the devices inside here. Now the thing is, this one only has USB-C, so I can't really use it on my old iPhone 13, because I was originally going to use that for IRL stream and then have my main phone, the iPhone 15, have that for like reading chat or whatever. But it looks like I can't really do that because obviously the iPhone 13 does not have USB-C. All right, I think this sticker can come off. There we go. Ooh, there we are. I see lots of blinking. So I guess these are the Mic Minis. Wow, that is tiny. That is genuinely tiny. So as you can see, it's got those pins there, and then the pins in the case. Nice and magnetic. Here's the transmitter. This will be going into, I guess, the receiving device, whether that's your phone or whatever. And then we have the USB-C attachment dongle, which I believe from the videos should go in here or something. Yeah, so this will go kind of like this. Oopsies. So that goes like that. You kind of hear some snapping going on. And then this will plug into your phone, and then you just mic up with this one. You clip this on, and somehow you got to pair these. So I'm going to figure out how to set this up, and then we'll do a mic test. All right, so here we are. I have one mic here, and I put the little fuzzy attachment on it. And then as you can see, the light is solid green, which I assume that means connected. And then for the receiver here, I don't know if you can see. Is it gonna focus? There, it has a 1 and a 2, and the 1 light is fully green lit, which means that this is connected. And then here you have a little bit of a gain control. You can do quickly, You can do quickly plus 6 decibels, I'm assuming, plus 12, or you can also go down the other way, minus 6, minus 12. Okay, we got a USB-C attachment here that kind of just slides on there. I also found out that supposedly you can get a lightning port adapter, so I might look into getting that. And then I think, well, maybe not. The receiver looks like it has a USB-C port on it, which maybe you can charge that separately or do something with that. I'm not too sure, but let's go ahead and clip on our mic here, and then we'll head outside and see if we can really see a difference. Oopsies, just press something. Yeah, they have either a clip or you can use the magnet. I might actually try the magnet because I think for this tank top it might be a little better. Put the magnet here like this. Okay, and then well, I guess you're just gonna see if you have to hear a difference here. So let's go ahead and plug this in. All right, we are now plugged in here. So hello there. Do I sound any different? Well, let's take it outside. All right, so we are outside now. As you can see, I got my mic on here. You have the option of either clipping it or using a magnet. So I'm doing a magnet on this one here. Got the tank top because it is pretty humid out here in Taiwan. That's how it normally goes. So as you can see, we have this right here. Solid on these is connected, and this is, I guess, waiting for an input. So here's my voice now, right? When I step back, it sounds a little bit different and things. Try not to change my tone of voice. And now we're just gonna go ahead and plug this bad boy in and see what we think. There we are now plugged in, and we should hear that the mic now switches over and should sound a little different. So, you know, I'm not too sure what it sounds like right now, but we now have it plugged in. So it's basically just my phone and then that receiver thing on the charging side. And yeah, so, you know, as we can see here, the weather is looking pretty nice today, actually. Yesterday was really humid and things, but today's not too bad. Got a lot of forestry here. Not too many bugs, to be honest with you. In the past times I've been to Taiwan, there have been a lot of bugs and bug bites and things, but yeah, another thing, there's not been any rain really yet. Normally there's always rain here, so we're probably gonna see some rain pretty soon here and things. Alright, so now we're on the desktop version. As you can see, we got the mic going right now, so no windscreen on it. As you can see, we got the mic thing, and then I wanted to try out the noise canceling mode. So if you hit the... Do we have any light here? As you can see, there's a little thing on here. There's a light on both sides, so one of them's green and the other one's blank. If you hit the power button once, right here, then as you can see, it'll go into yellow mode on the other side, which should be noise canceling. So I don't really know how noise canceling it is, but I guess, you know, I guess we'll find out and things. Now, if we wanted to see this in comparison, well, let me just go ahead and turn it back off. So as you can see here, I got the mic, and then we're going to turn off the noise canceling and see if there's any real difference. I'm not exactly in a super noisy environment, but you know, it is what it is. And then if we're just gonna go ahead and go back to the laptop mic here. And now we're on the laptop mic, which should sound much worse. So this will be good for recording on the go and things. And yeah. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking of the Taiwan edition of unboxing. And leave any comments or critiques down below in the comment section. We'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye!